What's up, guys? I'm back with another deck profile. This is also kind of a tournament report because I went to my locals today and I was playing Cyber Dragons. Yeah. I went, I think it was a 4 round event. I went 2 and 2 over the rounds, losing to Raidraptors and Pepe, but winning against. Ooh, what did I win against? I honestly can't remember. If I remember later, I'll say it or I'll post it below in the description. But let's get to the deck profile. I have been really wanting to share this list because of the changes that I've made, but I thought I would wait until I took it to an event, took it to a locals to sort of validate what I chose really. So let's get right in and start off with the 3 Cyber Dragons, which is standard. The Drays for the rank 5 plays, as well as a SHVI for those times when you need sort of a name, another name. That's really it. And then 3 core, because searching out your spell is quite important. Those are the only 10 Cyber Dragons I play. I don't really play anymore because I think that more would clog and then any less would just be too little amount. For the other machines, I play the 3 copies of Galaxy Soldier for those rank 5 plays. Then as a discard target, I've got Electromagnetic Turtle. And then for sort of blowout plays, we got the Cyber Altanin. And then we play some hand traps. I decided to start maining the 2 Max C, and then I've got my 1 copy of Honest just for those times when you need to get over something big like a pardon me, like a Cosmo ship or whatever. Then for spells we got only 1 of, which is why I'm sort of testing. I'm testing the 3 Power Bond, then 2 Machine Dupe, 2 Instant Fusion, 2 Inferno Reckless, which is a personal tech of mine. It's sort of a pseudo it's machine duplication, getting out multiple Cyber Dragons. And you can resolve it quite often. I resolved it like 3 times today, which is actually quite a lot. Then I got Twin Twisters, and then 2 Fusion Conscription, and then 2 Cyber Repair Plant. I am thinking of bumping Repair Plant back up to 3 and putting that down to 1, but I'm a bit iffy because I do like how this can bring it back to your hand instead of this bringing them back to the deck. So I'm not too sure. It's just something that I'll have to tinker with a bit more. I didn't find it to be bad, this ratio. It's just that this one wasn't there when I needed it as much, but if it's at 3, I do find that it clogs quite a bit. So that's sort of my reasoning for running it at 2. I know some people are going to be a bit confused about that. I usually am an advocate for running it at 3, but I'm not too sure now. I don't know what to think. Then for 1 else, we're just running 1 Overload, 1 Limiter, 1 Foolish, and 1 Raigeki. And then I'm just going to move those up there. For traps, we run only 3 Reckless Greeds. Nothing really to say about that either. Then we'll move over to the extra deck. So we got, for the Chimera techs, we're running 2 Rampage Dragon, 2 Fortress Dragon, and then the 1 Over Dragon. I didn't run into Cosmo, so these weren't used at all. I managed to get this off like 4 times, I want to say, but I didn't touch this, unfortunately. I just didn't draw into the Overload Fusion when I needed it. Actually, I don't think I drew into it at all, so that's sort of saying something. Then, that's annoying me. Then for instant fusion targets, we got the Panzer Dragon and then the Parasicroid. And then a Barbaroid as well for summoning off the Nova. Something that annoyed me today was that it got ruled that Nova's effect doesn't activate when it's Solemn Warninged, which confused me because every time that I've tested and that's happened, people, and it's been ruled on things like DevPro that it does count as being in your possession, and therefore you get off its effect to summon. So I'm a little bit annoyed because that actually costed me a game. So I don't really know about that. That costed me the Raidraptor game, I think, actually. So then for Xyz we got 1 Constellar Pleiades, 1 Durandal, a Volcasaurus, which that actually almost won me a game against my Pepe matchup, but yeah, I don't know what happened, but I just couldn't get over it. I think somebody gam sealed over it. So yeah, double Nova Dragon and then double Infinity. Then I'll quickly show you my side deck. It was sort of made because of what I usually have at what's usually there at the events at locals, so it's not really competitively orientated, but yeah. So I've got 2 Effect Veiler, then 2 Durigado, and an Armor Kappa that never even came up. So those are the only monsters that I ever, like, I only put in the Veilers, not the Durigados or anything. Then for spells, I have the double Dark Hole, and then the 3rd of the Fusion Conscription Cyber Repair Plant, just in case I needed it. And then traps, I just threw down the Imperial Iron Walls and the Shadow Mirrors because it might have came up. So I do have a couple of cool things that I got at the event. So I'm just going to go through those actually, because I'm making some decks, well, a deck, and I was hoping that somebody would have these, so I managed to get in 3 Ulti Sephiras alongside the 3 Hymn of Light, and on top of that, the pre-preps, which I'm really happy about. So I'm going to be making a Cyber Angel deck, which uses Herald of Perfection and Sephira. So yeah, that's sort of why I've got those in. And then I pulled a Panther Dancer, and then I got traded this because I think it would be nice in Mermail, just to go for some push plates. But yeah, so I think that's it for the actual deck profile. I shall catch you guys in the next video, Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you later.